One of the most precious freedoms we have in this country is our freedom of religion. And I truly believe that if we elect Barack Obama to the presidency, that we will be putting that religious freedom at risk. Barack Obama has stated in his ratings that if the political winds ever shift in this country, that he would stand with the Muslims. Back in 2006, Barack Obama traveled to his father's homeland of Kenya. Obama claimed that he was going in the official capacity as a senator from the state of Illinois on a fact-finding mission. Kenya has a democratic government that has good diplomatic ties with the United States. And while Barack Obama was there, he criticized that government and he actively campaigned for his cousin Raila Odinga. Barack Obama's campaign was so fervent that the Kenyan government made a complaint with our State Department because both Barack Obama and Raila Odinga are communists. Raila Odinga lost the election, and following that loss, his followers went on a rampage. They killed nearly 1,500 people. They destroyed or damaged nearly 300 churches. They burned down a church in which 50 Christians were hiding. That scene probably is very much like the church burning in Mel Gibson's movie, The Patriot. All that rioting was going on while Barack Obama was in New Hampshire campaigning during the primaries in January of this year. It was noted by many news sources that Barack Obama was making frequent phone calls to Kenya to learn of the situation there. The government of Kenya finally capitulated and named Odinga to the post of Prime Minister. He shares the head of state with the President of Kenya. What I've pointed out, and many others have pointed out in articles of this, is that Odinga, even though he claims to be a Christian, just like Obama claims to be a Christian, and even though both their fathers and themselves are communist, although Obama hides that quite well from the public, and the mainstream media says nothing about this, Raila Odinga made agreements with the hardline Muslims at the time of his campaign that if he were elected president, he would rewrite the constitution of this democratic and primarily Christian nation, and that he would invoke sharia law. What was not reported by the mainstream media is that Barack Obama signed those agreements as well. Barack Obama was campaigning for this man knowing full well that the Christians were going to lose many of the rights that they presently had with that democratic government. Barack Obama signed agreements with hardline Muslims along with his cousin to see to it that the constitution of that country get rewritten and Sharia law be established if Odinga were elected. Barack Obama knew full well that Christians were going to lose their rights, and yet he still actively campaigned for this man and criticized the government of Kenya. Jerome Corsi is now on a fact-finding mission. He just arrived in Nairobi, Kenya, and he is going to be investigating this further. Thanks for listening.